Dark corridors, flickering lights, a snapping twig in an otherwise silent forest. Why are we so drawn to the unexplained? Paranormal encounters have fascinated humanity for generations. They permeate our favorite stories, from whispered campfire tales to big-budget films. But beyond spine-tingling ghost stories lies the art of creating suspense, how narratives pull us closer to these eerie tales, making us jump, wonder, or even look over our shoulders. Today, we're diving into the secrets of suspenseful storytelling, inspired by true accounts from the dark. Let's start with a story. It's 1998. A college student, let's call him Alex, moves into an old, creaky apartment above a vacant bookstore. The rent is suspiciously low, but hey, he's a college kid, beggars can't be choosers. The first week is uneventful, but then it starts. At night, faint footsteps echo in the empty bookstore below. Alex shrugs it off at first. Old buildings make noises, right? Except one night, he's studying late, and the footsteps don't just stay below. They're on the stairs now! Slow. Deliberate. He freezes. The steps stop just before his door, and then nothing. No knock, no creak of retreating steps. He opens the door to find an empty landing. What makes stories like this keep you hooked? It isn't the specter or spirit itself, it's the buildup. Suspense thrives on what is implied, what is unseen. Consider films like The Blair Witch Project or Paranormal Activity. The true terror comes from your imagination filling the gaps in the narrative. A strategically placed stretch of silence. A shadow darting in the background. Each detail works to tighten the psychological grip on the audience. Your breathing quickens, your skin tingles. This anticipation is the lifeblood of suspenseful storytelling. But let's return to the real world for another bone-chilling encounter. What makes stories like this keep you hooked? It isn't the specter or spirit itself, it's the build-up. Suspense thrives on what is implied, what is unseen. Consider films like The Blair Witch Project or Paranormal Activity. The true terror comes from your imagination, filling the gaps in the narrative. A strategically placed stretch of silence. A shadow darting in the background. Each detail works to tighten the psychological grip on the audience. Your breathing quickens, your skin tingles. This anticipation is the lifeblood of suspenseful storytelling. But let's return to the real world for another bone-chilling encounter. A mother in Nebraska sets up a baby monitor in her newborn's room. It's a regular evening. Dishes clink in the kitchen. Her husband watches TV. Suddenly, a faint voice crackles through the monitor. At first, she assumes it's interference, a neighbor's radio, or another device nearby, until it speaks her daughter's name, not once, but 3 times. By the time the mother races upstairs, her daughter is sound asleep, the room filled with stillness. The monitor falls silent. Who or what was listening? Now, here's the brilliance of suspense. It doesn't need answers to be effective. In fact, not giving the answer is often what makes the story resonate. It leaves a sense of lingering unease, a dark corner lurking in your mind long after the lights are off. So how do you craft a video that grips your audience with this kind of narrative? First, focus on pace. Let the story breathe. Follow moments of quiet with sharp, startling elements. A creak, a gasp, a sudden cut. Second, engage the senses. Describe the feeling of icy air, the sound of whispering voices, or the smell of damp earth. Finally, always leave room for mystery. The unknown is the most potent tool in a storyteller's arsenal. The world is full of strange, unexplainable moments like Alex's midnight visitor or the ghostly voices on the baby monitor. Whether you believe them or not, one thing is certain. The art of suspense lies in making us believe, just for a moment, that what happens in the dark might not be so easily explained. So the next time you create a narrative, remember, it isn't about the monster in the shadows. It's about how you reveal it. Or perhaps, how you don't.